And one thing, just to take the notion ahead, of what Nona said, you can draw so many parallels between that kid and that monkey that is there. Both of them at some point were shown with guns. Both of them, spoilers, major spoilers, were, shot each bullet once,
Yeah.
and so and the gray area was the body that was there. The police said that it might be that of a monkey, and a 3-year-old monkey again. So again, it's a gray area on whether it's the child or not. I think the second
No, no,
viewing is going to help us. They
it is a monkey,
basically
right?
said it's a monkey. They basically said
Yeah,
it's a monkey, but
what they
they
call
tried
it,
to create
primal.
that gray
It's
area,
a
is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
primate.
primal. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
primate.
This is a very
So, but the
interesting
gray area
comment.
was corrected. Yeah.
Felt like Kishkindha was a story of three monkeys. One pretended it didn't hear anything. One pretended it didn't see anything. One pretended it didn't speak anything. So again,
That
very
is the tagline and the
Of the
kind of
film.
yeah.
imagery they have created for the film. But yeah, but which character is what? Like, which one is pretending not to hear? Which is pretending not to see? Like, I'm not very sure about this. Like, the tagline of the film is like three wise monkeys.
Three wise monkeys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know how it fits together directly, but it'd be interesting if
So,
you could talk more
yeah,
about it.
guys who are watching right now, if you could guess which monkey pretended not to hear, which one pretended not to see and not to speak as well. So this comment has come. So he thinks Vijayaraghavan's character was the monkey which didn't want to see after the investigation by himself. Asif Ali not speaking about the incident and Aparna not hearing about the investigation.
Mm,
I'm not
Asif
fully
Ali, I
convinced.
understand. Aparna
Okay.
not hearing, she heard, right? She heard Asif Ali. Even she is now not speaking. Uh, and Vijay Raghavan not seeing, like, what he's not seeing. He's forgetting, like, he's seeing everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not, again, it's not, making direct sense.
So in your review, I saw Nona that you mentioned you were not really on board with the way it ended, like keeping us in the loop, and he again he keeps doing the same stuff over and over again, and even with the those guys going to another city again, Nagpur,
No,
in
not
a train.
that. Not I didn't. That was not the issue.
Okay.
I didn't mind that. My problem was how the father, when Asif Ali is telling the story,
Mm.
that first time when he found out his father's burning, and the father, the father kind of sums up, the thing that the therapist had said, that
Okay.
for me it's okay, I'll forget everything, like that.
Mm.
um what do you say? What's the term, man? How aware he is about the film, as in the film we are watching, the loop and what he'll do, and his life. Oh, I'll keep forgetting, it's okay. How he sums it up, which I didn't like. I felt that the therapist had already said this, so that was already in our mind. I don't
Yeah.
want this character to be so aware that he just kind of bookends the loop for us,
Mm.
at least for the viewer. So there I felt would have liked that he's still in his, just wants to forget this, and when he hugs him, maybe he just forgets what he's doing. Some, I didn't want that catharsis of him hugging him, and then he's like, I know, and now again the loop will go. I know. It's like the final meeting.
Mm.
It's like, have you seen Shutter Island?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So they, in the finale of that, there's a moment where uh,
The wife
the
was.
people come to Leonardo to verify if he has again gone into that loop, or
Mm.
he has understood. But he, and Mark Ruffalo sitting with him, knows he's fine now, but
Mm.
Leonardo says the other thing, so they catch him and they'll kill him now.
Mm.
And Mark Ruffalo knows that, that kind of a bookend. That is a
Mm.
bookend there, which in that story kind of, it's works opposite. That is more, haunting, that he's purposefully dying because he doesn't want to go in the loop again. Here we know that he's gonna keep going, and know the kind of character he is. I felt that dialogue, I didn't like that he summed it up, himself being aware. I felt that was kind of, it felt kind of, you are trying to give us a feeling of closure. I didn't want closure, basically. I think that would have been more haunting. But it's
For
just
me,
me. I don't. It's not
for
a flaw at all.
for me, it's not really a closure kind of a thing. Like cinematically, it was a call they took, to end it like that. And so, like for example, Drishyam, right? Drishyam has this thing where the lead character says that this secret goes with me. Okay,
Yeah.
but here the difference is, what if the only option is to keep that secret away, and you have to live with it forever? So, Farad, if I put this question to you in a hypothetical, for example, if in the future, in another timeline, where are these people? Are they still going through the same loop again and again? They are going to different cities, different morgue to,
You mean the future, not the timeline.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The future. Okay.
Yeah, where are these characters? Like, is Vijayaraghavan's character still on that loop, on that never-ending journey? Because that kind of does defines the climax of the film, the ending of the film. How the director wanted to finish it off. So, where do you think this could have headed?
I think it will be exactly that. I think the character Vijay Raghavan is going to go on a loop, go, start investigating, getting to know things, and then burning things off. I think this is going to go, and neither of Aparna or Asif Ali are going to say anything to the outer world. I mean, if you see, firstly, only Asif Ali and up to an extent, while he was at the act, Vijay Raghavan knew about the secret, and Aparna was the outsider that was there. And once Aparna is now in confidence, I think the trips are going to go on, to Nagpur, Nashik, wherever. And the situation is going to continue, I think, until the loop might then be broken with the death of Vijay Raghavan's character that is there. I think that may be a little bit of a turning point. But other than
Or
that,
maybe he loses all memories and he's like, how
yeah, he
some
loses
Alzheimer
total
patients
all
get. Yeah.
memories altogether. Yeah. Or I don't know, hypothetically, I mean, if you want to have a cinematic liberty in all of this, it might be that somebody accidentally, finds some body somewhere lying while having to scout for a dead monkey or something on those lines. And then the backtrace investigation happens on who the body is of, and what are the then secrets that unfold. It might be on those lines, but then that's like very cinematically you're
Yeah.
speaking. I mean, there are a lot of liberties at stake. You can't just stumble on a body, like just like that. So I think it was almost a perfect secret. It's going to continue the way it is, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and the dialogue which really stayed with me. I mean, I texted Faraz after coming out of the movie, and Nona as well. There's no need to find out the truth that is of no use to anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is such a
Like
deep
it's not
line.
gonna change anything.
It's
It's
not going
just
to change anything.
gonna
Yeah.
bring trouble.
And as you said, like, it's not a suspense thriller. Like, to a certain extent, I do agree, because it was not like, they were feeding us too much information at once. They were giving us just the enough information at certain points when they wanted to, instead of big twists and turns, and which does happen in suspense thriller. And but if not a suspense thriller, Farad, would it make this film like a slow burner, slow poison kind of a experience then?
It was a slow burner at the end of the day, but I think Nona, I think, perfectly summed it up, saying that it was a genre film. You could not, categorize it in any particular genre. You can say, although you can, a part of you can say, yeah, it might be a mystery, but the mystery itself was not. It was not trying to make it a mystery. It was just about hiding facts from the viewers, from the character of Aparna. So all of that was there. So you can still call it a drama at the end of the day. It was a drama with bouts of mystery, but um, it really wasn't really a thriller. I don't know how to categorize this. It's a little difficult because this kind of a narrative you do not generally see in a thriller or a mystery genre, so to say.
Big spoiler alert for people if you have not seen what I'm going to say is a big spoiler. Also, this is a real moment. Huh? You can cut it up. Okay. So I think one thing that makes it clear that this film is not trying to, hide things and kind of create mystery for us is the scene where you find the skeleton of a monkey, which is, we don't
Mm.
know if it's monkey or not. It's a small skeleton. We
Yeah,
are assuming it's the kid, and now it makes sense that how worried and shocked Asif Ali was at that moment, because maybe what he didn't know, maybe that's the truth. That's the kid. I think he's thinking that he's going crazy, but later it's find out it's a monkey. And when we get the reveal of how the monkey reached there, it's not a setup, it's not a mastermind going about planting these things to distract the police or something. It just happened. That event happened, and that's how they resolved it. And now in the process of finding a gun or something happened and led to that body coming out. It has
yeah,
nothing. It's not like how a dog's skeleton was found in Drishyam, which was a setup. It's a planned thing. Here it's not a plan. It's just, it had to happen someday, and it happened. And it was, even the guy who we think is orchestrator or behind everything, even he's shocked. Maybe he's thinking, maybe this is the last clue I was looking for, and I found it. And he's
and
worried about that actually.
the placement was also good because it was the interval block, and
Yeah.
it just puts you into these doubts. It puts Asif Ali's character into the doubt and everything.